I don't give a fuck, honestly, about having him back because it's fake, anyways.
Hello, girls and gentle folks. Check out this fountain progress. Raven, good to see you. Monkey's Paw, Jobin Claudette, welcome, welcome. Yeah, check. Y'all, wait, that's not the fountain. Gosh, where did this come from? Jeez, hang on a sec, folks. All right, okay, I got it now, y'all. Y'all ready for the fountain reveal? There it is. So I've finally got all the rocks super glued together. And look at this 9.5 foot glory. Salah's shriveled water feature is gonna look so pathetic next to this. I hope y'all enjoy it. Before we get started proper, I do want to talk about a little something that occurred to me recently. Fred, good to see you. Good morning. So we talk a lot about how the girls don't have regular doctors. They don't seek primary care regularly. That's not something they do. I know. Isn't it lovely, Fred? I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it's the Trevi Fountain. They basically go to the ER when something gets unbearably bad, and that's about it. There's no follow-ups, referrals are ignored, there's no GPs, there's no specialists, just do enough to keep them alive situation type deal. They don't stick with the GLP-1s when they get them. It's just false start after false start. I'll do it tomorrow. Well, Suzanne Suzette, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Happy day. Friday where you are. Oh, is it Friday? Is it Thursday? I never know what day it is. So I have a friend who works in a weight management clinic, and we were kind of chatting. The bulk of their patients are on GLP-1s or trying to get on GLP-1s. That's just how the business has gone if that's the kind of healthcare you're providing. And one of the problems she says they run into is getting lab work done when it required. So there are certain blood draws, lab work they do that requires you to not eat for like 8 hours. The panels that they do, they need the patient to fast for 8 hours prior to the blood draw. And they have quite a few patients apparently who just cannot get it done. Even if they schedule them for first thing in the morning, going by the logic of, well, you'll sleep through it as soon as you get up. Some of them still can't manage it because they're getting up in the middle of the night to eat. And something kind of clicked in my brain. Is this why even when they do go to the doctor, there's no follow-up? Is this one of the reasons Chantal cancels appointment after appointment? Is this one of the reasons there's almost never any follow-ups, and on the rare occasion that they do seek medical care, it just kind of fizzles out? Obviously, we all know they don't want to hear what a doctor is going to say, especially if it was one they see regularly enough for them to get kind of a substantial medical history built up. But now I'm thinking, even if they did, have every intention of making that regular appointment, they intend to go to that follow-up, they intend to follow up on the referral, they intend to, go see that specialist they're recommended, even if they did intend to stay on GLP-1s, not that they do, but we can pretend. Can they stop themselves long enough to do the necessary blood work to keep medication going, to come up with an overall health plan? No. Foodie can hardly stop herself long enough to stream for more than a couple hours on YouTube. She can go all day or night if she's streaming on Kick, or she can eat on camera, but she's got a handful of lives lately that just go over 2 hours. The rest are like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, maybe hour and a half at most on YouTube, since she's come back to YouTube without being able to do her eating on camera over there. Yeah, I have to do that with some of my labs when they want to do my cholesterol. Like the triglyceride test, that's one that I have had to do. Glucose test, they'll do those when you're pregnant. You usually have to fast for 8 hours for those. And oh yeah, when you're pregnant, that is a lot of fun. So yeah, they're not doing that. And I could absolutely see one of the girls finally sucking it up, making an appointment to start regular primary care, being made aware of the lab work they're going to want to do, and then not being willing or able to get through the 8-hour fasting period, even if they plan the fast for the sleepy times. Lazy Texie, how you doing? Good to see you. And speaking of things that are impossible or improbable, Salah, or some incognito beezer wearing his account like a skin suit, popped into Chantal's chat with this little number. I am booking to Canada soon to visit you, Chantopoulos. Which, I'm not sure. I think that's the bingo way of spelling Chantopoulos. I can't remember which one is which. Even I regularly watch Bingo's lives over on Two Girls, One Flirp, where she discusses this all the time. And even I still can't remember which one is which. Glitter very soon, trust me. This was in response to a question. Grateful Life, good to see you. Hope you're doing well this morning. So, yeah. Oh, I have a cat in the way. I cannot see, y'all. I know, sweetheart. She likes to be looked at. So we've got some bits and pieces of her latest as she moves about. The streams tend to cut in and out when she like gets in the elevator and stuff and she has to start over. She went to the shopping center, whatever it is, the Loblaws, the grocery store mall with the food court and the grocery store. I don't know what else is in that mall besides food because that's what she showed us. Yeah, she does want all of my attention. She's very upset that I'm talking to y'all. So I just compiled some chunks of her kick stream. A lot of it was just super, super dull. Oh my gosh, y'all, I forgot about keywords. What am I even doing? Keywords. I got some good ones too. Mark starts with us. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Okay, I can do that. Keywords. We're doing hyphenated words today, girls. Messy, lacking in order, neatness, and often cleanliness. Higgledy-piggledy. Frowsy, as in sloppy, lacking neatness in dress or person. I think we can all think of someone who's a little frowsy in appearance on a daily basis. Anyhow, she's wearing the pilled up t-shirt hijab still. We've had this thing that I think is actually an undercap. She's had this on for a few days in a row. I'd like to say several days. I guess I could go back and look, but like, I don't know. It seems like forever. It's gross. She's covered in cat hair, among other indiscernible items. Dear Desdemona, good to see you. Hope you're doing well this morning. She's breathing awesome, just sitting there, laying on her side on her phone.
Kelly, Marie F, Evie Mouse, Froggy, Glitter Queen, Mango, Michaela, Hey Aussie Girl, Kermit, Philip Beezer, Passion Tim Sturgis.
Yes, Lazy Texie. These are from last night, I believe it was. She started pretty early. She didn't go super, super late, I don't think. I can't even remember what time she quit last night, but it was strange. It was very dull, but also kind of interesting. She didn't she didn't say anything interesting. She didn't like rage or anything, particularly milky, but she did clean up her bedroom. We got to see her nasty sheets. So we'll get to that later, but there's a close up for y'all. Hope you weren't having breakfast or brunch or lunch or anything. Clicking on the stream is consent, by the way. So yeah, she cleaned up her bedroom, and then At the end of her streaming last night, she put on a full face of absolute clown makeup, except I guess she doesn't do foundation anymore, which is a choice considering how magenta she's turned. So yeah, that's what happened. She cleaned up her bed and put on makeup, and I'm suspicious.
Foodie fan, I know Midnight Song, multi croissant.
Ganja Gal, good to see you.
I look like your mother-in-law with the same house and cats. Maybe I am her. Hey, Bailey Lad yet? Hey, Fable Moon.
Oh, I saw that, Suzanne Suzette. She had that lovely hijab on. It actually looked okay, so of course it immediately had to go.
I'm probably old enough to be one. It rubs the lotion. Oh, no. Be down! Hey, Neil. I'm just gonna, the nationality. Hey, Rural. Hey, Strawberries.
Oh, the makeup when we get to it, y'all. Fred is right. It was terrifying. It was full Gatineau glitter eye and wax lips lippy. She had that matte red overdrawn. Oh, man. I'm sure when she comes on today, at some point, there'll be remnants of it.
Yes, I saw that Nikocado wants to have kids.
I really don't need that to happen. I have feelings about Nikocado Avocado. I guess I applaud him for dealing with the weight situation, but the whole thing where him and Orlin cosplayed DV for views left a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Yeah, sure, she'll make an appearance soon. Okay, I'll stop. Not bad, Mango. Sir Austin. Kiwi Babe. Poopy. Nunu.
Yeah, she's got some kind of skincare regime apparently now, Ganja Gal, which is amazing because her skin looks worse every day than the day before.
Just water. Hey, Goth Jet. It's a she. It's a BGC. Just to piss you off, Melody. Cleaning in. Foodie fan.
Yeah, rub
yep,
it
I'm
in
gonna
that
be live
dirty
for like
face.
about 5 or 6 hours. Hey, Nina. B with a B. It's gonna rain, but hey, YouTube lover. Mango. Thank you, Mango. I appreciate that. Star Sarsaparilla Sunset. Wow. Thank you for renewing your beezership. Ready, set, bees. If you subscribe, I'll give you a special a little dance, but it might be a sitting one.
I do have her sped up a little bit as usual, but still, she is way too excited for the nothing and fuck all she has planned for this day, apparently, which was yesterday, or at least what we see on stream. It's just eating, going to the store, sealing about. Why she's so happy? Why is she in such a giddy mood?
Making another cup of coffee? The bee. I gotta clean my room. Because I need it to be a zen. So we gotta work on my room being zen today.
Yeah, why do we have to work on your room being zen? Interesting that this all coincides, this behavior, this we gotta work on my bedroom, and then I gotta put makeup on at like 10 o'clock at night or some shit, a full face, Gatineau glitter and all. I don't know. I'm just suspicious. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe I'm just getting to be a conspiracy theory nut. But why is this coinciding with a certain actual criminal coming back to YouTube?
I'd sub, but you get testy at times. Just don't ever
Grateful
come to my
Life,
husband or my
thank you
family.
so much for sending.
Or my
Oh my
cat.
gosh, 10
you can be kind of mean to me, but be relatively
Pigsty
not
memberships.
That's not someone to follow, is
Welcome,
it?
welcome everyone.
Because you're fine as hell? I think I saw a picture of you.
Oh, hell no. Wheels and Feels, Evap, True Blood, Felsie Kearney, Just a Sub, Rose Petals, Trauma Queen, Claudia Camacho, J. Gutchy Gus. Welcome, everyone, to the Pigsty.
Tim, in your profile pic, you are pretty.
Super
environment is a
generous,
calm mind.
Grateful Life. Thank you so much.
Can we do a trading spaces?
That's amazing.
Why is my hijab cutting off my circulation?
I love y'all.
Oh, I know. Oh. Whew. Hey, Glitter Queen. My room shouldn't take too long. Well, that's what you think. I want it to be zen, so I'm thinking later, like,
Zen.
going to the store and getting some flowers, fake ones.
Budzilla, good to see you. Hope you're doing well this morning.
The modesty killing you. Yeah, maybe like some dollar store art. I'm not going to HomeSense. I don't want to spend like $20 on something. Unless it's like a cheeseburger. You missed the beaver tails? Well, we might take a scoot downtown later. But it has to be after rush hour because we're just going to be miserable smelling people's farts on the train. I don't want to do that.
$20 cheeseburger, go to the dollar store and get art. Fine, whatever. Get some more dollar store art to go with your 2 other pieces of dollar store art. She's happy just to live in a beige box. It's fine.
I don't want to do that. Just take a little bit of my skincare. You can ask the flowers. I sit for hours.
Yeah, I have no expectation of her decorating this apartment in any, cute or tasteful manner. Whatever. She may go get a couple dollar store things and she'll just kind of, they'll lay about the apartment. She might put them up at some point. The time before last, I don't know. She's cleaned so many clutter piles and then piled it back up and then had to clean the clutter pile. I think it was the time when she was actually getting the inspection when she did the big clean, where she actually kind of cleaned instead of just shifting piles about. She did store the garbage in the bedroom, but she cleaned the main room. And the cat thing from Christmas that I think her aunt gave her, it was like this stained glass cat sun catcher. It was still in the pile of shit on her couch. So, whatever. Go get some dollar store art, set it on the couch. It'll sit there until 6 months from now when you might nail a hole in your wall and put it up. Andrea Animations, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Land Designer, hope you're doing well as well. Good to see y'all this morning.
A business center? I think it does. Farts on a train. Hey, Sir Twinkle. Did you ever have Amy's frozen burritos? Yeah, they're not bad. The modest compliment. If you smelt it, you dealt it. How many condiments are in your room? No, there's no condiments, but aren't you the one that farts? I fucking hate that song. Me too. Hey, cheesy yum yum. Black oyster. Ew. I don't know.
Oh, Jabin Claudette, just picture her scooting into the Dollarama. Do you guys have a Zen section? I've seen her wearing an old pair of pants as a hijab. I believe it. She had that one on upside down and backwards and inside out, and every way that it could be wrong was wrong. I hope y'all can hear me. There's a cat walking around still. Come on, baby. So, yeah, she's fully in her little Edie Beale era of just whatever I could put around the head. I swear. I know it's probably an undercat, but I swear this looks like a t-shirt. This looks like somebody's old gray gym shirt just wrapped around her noggin.
Of Kennedy's, that blunt thing, and that I don't know. There's something about that combo with the drink. Usually when I would smoke, I would get so depressed after. It made my mental health worse. But this strain specifically, I don't know what it is. It's a hybrid of something. But it just
Are we really playing, you just got to get the right strain? Oh, come on. Just admit you like getting high. I'm so tired of this.
It's just right. It made me, not depressed at all. All night, I was, just laughy,
Is that why?
It was funny.
Surely it was the weed and not anything else. Nothing else going on that made you giddy. You didn't get any attention from anyone? Any special someone send you a rose emoji or respond to your bullshit or happen to be home when you drove a rental car by?
Especially Scrape and Foodie fan. They say some things that are so hilarious. And strawberries, but yeah, I know. It makes me laugh. No, I can't believe I said to that person outside, am I bothering you? No, not on a regular grimace, but just when I do, that strain, I think, is what I'll have to get. So I can be funny to you. Aussie. Oh, Melly too. Yeah, Melly. I'm in the hospital. I feel and I'm pretty bad, my neck. What? Oh my god, Tracy. I'm so sorry.
Dollarama
what the hell?
Is a Zen section.
I'll be saying prayers for you. Wait, let me check. What's a hematoma? Isn't that serious? Oh no. Oh. Yikes. Sorry to hear that, Tracy. Sending healing vibes your way, my friend.
Oh, absolutely, Budzilla. It's a matter of days before she is down in a whole bag of gummies. Could even be tonight.
Hope you recover soon. Star Twinkle, I love that. Sorry to hear that, Tracy. The new emote. Swinging the charging cable. What?
Yeah, Tracy's
Me?
back.
When?
Yay.
Oh. You fell getting out of the shower? Did you, like, have a dizzy spell? That can happen to people, eh? If you're, like, already not well and you take a hot shower, you can get a dizzy spell. Be careful with that. That's scary. Sorry to hear that, Tracy. Yikes. Be careful.
Yeah, be careful, Tracy. You don't want to end up in the hospital. You'll get unmodded again.
Getting older.
Hey, Hemlock
I
Smile.
know, I'm not
Good
even
to
that
see
old, but I
you.
feel very old.
Hope you're having a good morning.
Oh, you...
Tracy fell in the shower, Budzilla. Poor Tracy. If she gets hurt bad enough and is out for a little while, she'll get unmodded again. You know how it goes. You got to be there. You got to do your job, Tracy.
Tripped. Oh, gosh. Yikes. Subway. I had Subway again. Sending a healing vibes, Tracy. No, I had the brisket one again.
You're absolutely right, Hemlock Smile. She has given Bill Hader his ED bill with the sweatpants.
Nay, Rage, we need that. If I ever get a car, I'll get a custom license plate that says Beezer.
Poor Tracy. Yeah.
You're hungry? It's like brisket, but it's like just, it's kind of like the steak sub. It's not really good. No, I ordered it. I guess I could have just gone to the mall, eh? But I don't feel like going out. You know? I want to make my bedroom nice and serene for tonight when I get to go in it.
Like Chantal actually cares about Tracy's health. Oh, absolutely. She does not give a single damn. She does not give one tiny frog fart about Tracy's health, but she's got to pretend for a minute because everyone gave her shit for unmodding Tracy because she's on dialysis.
At Subway? They're made with pork and beef, so I can't have them. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. I want to go out after with you guys, permitted that it doesn't rain too hard. Just for a scoot. I don't know where. They're made of squirrel. Hey, McDonut. Hey, 1047. Hey, girl, 1047. Do you want me to call you something else? Hope all is well. Same to you, my friends. I've got to move my room around. I moved my room around today. Like, I moved it. So my room was one certain way, okay? Originally. I moved it around recently. But like I said, Maria is like, you should get a headboard. Hi, Nicole. Same to you. And, I don't think so, strawberries. I really don't want to see it.
Yeah, it is pretty heartless the way she acted with Tracy. And, you know, I don't give a shit about Tracy. She can go right in the bin. But for Chantal, who allegedly does care about Tracy, or probably should care a little bit about Tracy, who does do a job for her and has kissed her ass for a while now, she could have been a little nicer about it.
I mean, if somebody bought me tickets and sent me money to go, maybe. But I'm going to the movies tomorrow, inshallah, to see Hokum. So, a serene escape. Hey, Inu. Oops. You miserable old twat.
The squirrel song.
I don't think I've ever
Thank
been
you
called a
for
twat
reminding
before.
me.
First time for everything. Nice, strange nothings. Your comments last night were confusing me. I couldn't make sense of them. I was like, oh yeah, my room is my cozy home and I don't... Care Bears and Squishmallows. It's comforting, isn't it? Aww. Gotta clean my kitchen too, but it won't take long.
Call a
You did the right thing when you were
doctor.
demonetized. ALR was so dumb.
Call a cardiologist. Call a GP. Consider calling an ambulance.
Good job. Riders on the Storm.
No.
Thank you for the gift. I appreciate that. Thank you. I remember your gifts from yesterday too. I appreciate you. Yeah, I saw like clips of her. I saw a little bit snippets of her video, like just to see her comeback, and it's hard to tell if she's regretful about being on the show, but is she demonetized? No. Oh. She deleted all of her videos because for me.
Oh yeah, she doesn't pay them, which, considering the amount of crap that they do for her, I don't know. Seems like she could be at least a little kinder to them. And she was pretty disgruntled at the idea of YouTube giving a small percentage of her revenue to her. Like, I think it was like 5% or something. That was, I don't know what, I don't know how that all shook out as far as like what YouTube is actually going to enact and when that starts and if it starts. But when Chantal got wind of it, she was pissed.
I didn't have to make up the hours because I still had content on my channel. Like the condition of being remonetized like right away is you have to have enough watch hours in that, right? Within the past year. And I did. Like our couples channel doesn't have that yet either. I need to do something for that to reactivate it. But oh, she had the live she did weeks ago. If that has enough watch hours, it would be okay, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this is a good time for an aside. Grateful Life. Oh my gosh. What? Stop it. You're so nice. That is so incredibly generous. Thank you so much for sending 10 more Pigsty memberships. Wow. Starry Cats, Dickweed Starchild, Holly Unlikely, Crystal 818, Weena Marie, Ink 2, Legends Campfire, Heather Myers, Scrim, Lady Renegade. Welcome, welcome.
In that case, she would be monetized. How do people know she's not monetized? Hey, Slaw.
She talked about it. Okay, yeah, so as an aside here, maybe this is a good time to talk about this little thing. So, Amber has said on her own channel that she's back on, that she's not monetized yet. She does have the watch hours from the live she posted a couple months ago. I think it's just you have to have so many uploads within a certain amount of time. So she's probably got to post, like, I think maybe one more thing. I don't know. I don't know if she has the uploads needed. I'm not really sure. I don't know what the current requirement for that would be if she's reapplying. I don't know. Call a funeral home. Honestly, yeah, grim but true. So Amber, yeah, she's unmonetized, and it seems like she may have put some monetization at risk over on the LCU, which could be a factor in her getting shit canned by Keem. When a creator in the YouTube Partner Program is found to violate our monetization policies, we may suspend their monetization, which we know is what happened to the girls. This may apply to all of a creator's existing channels, any new channels they create. That's why the Beezer show got nuked as well as far as monetization. Now, they were never suspended, but they were all demonetized. And channels that they appear on regularly. So hopping over to LCU to become a daily host, to appear on, what I think she said, 2 streams a day. Yeah, I think that would definitely be considered appearing regularly. Accordingly, we've suspended Lolcow Hero and Lolcow Chubby from YouTube Partner Program, given they are co-hosted by creators who are actively suspended from the YouTube Partner Program. So, we know LCU has a history, Keem has a history of firing hosts and then using that to drum up donations to get super chat goals. Basically, y'all donate this much and we'll bring them back, or we'll move them to this show, and he'll shuffle them around. And it's all part of their scripted drama, whatever. But Amber's firing being legit, at least for now, would make sense if this is true. I got this screenshot from Zachary Michael's video. It seems to have the ring of truth. I do kind of trust him to not just make up whatever screenshots. So anyhow, but apparently this is what YouTube has said about demonetization on these locale shows. I don't know. So that could be a reason that Keem has legitimately actually fired Amber, at least for now. And if she does end up on LCU, it probably won't be until she is remonetized on her own channel, at which point, if the contract thing is true about Keem having her sign a contract to not be on her own channel while she's part of the LCU, I don't know. We'll have to see what kind of decision Amber makes when she is remonetized, if she gets remonetized, which I believe she will. But if she ends up back on LCU, I don't think that's going to happen until she gets remonetized on her own channel. So yeah, that seems to be what's up with Amber.
Chef fondue. I mean, I think just like she is demonetized, she hasn't reapplied yet, and she's in trouble for being on YouTube show tringer.
Yeah. So that basically, in a lot fewer words than what I just said, yeah, that's basically the situation. And it seems like she's trying to get remonetized, of course, and I'm sure she will. And then we'll see if she sticks with her own channel or goes back to LCU at that point.
Hey, Melly! Hello. Yeah. When she joined the LCU, I thought that was like, I think she should have joined, like, did kick like I did. Like, honestly, people will follow her. The only reason, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I hate to say it, you know, something, a broken clock, but this move by Chantal going to kick probably was the better move long term than what Amber did, as far as the, you know, damage Amber has done to her reputation on LCU. Not that her reputation was great, it was already in the trash can. Same thing with Chantal. But Chantal has only continued to do the normal amount of damage to her reputation, the typical amount of damage to her reputation that Chantal would do on any given day. Whereas Amber has done a whole other kind of damage to her already extremely tarnished beyond repair reputation. So yeah, I don't know how Amber comes back to how she was, but she certainly tried the other day, and that video she posted saying this is the reason why I was fired, it was because I was talking to someone who was Voldemorted. It seems like that is actually probably absolute bullshit, typical Amber gaslighting, and she was removed because she was putting monetization on the show she was on at risk. And
I'm sorry, but like she should have done that for sure. I think so. Foodie fan. Hey, JM.
Put me in the untenable position of saying, yeah, Chantal's probably right here.
Thanks, Ryder.
God, ugh.
She left Anna.
Yeah, she loves the weekly kick pay.
Kickman effort. It is considered ban evading, you're right, yeah.
Which I do have to also question if she's setting anything from that kick pay back for taxes. Like she's not setting anything from her YouTube pay back from taxes, I'm sure. So, yeah, good luck with that. I think that might be what she refers to when she's talking about other debts. Like, I gotta pay, you know, my bankruptcy and other debts, you know, like, either she's in like some Klarna debt or managed to get a credit card, or she's fucked from taxes again already because of this weekly kick pay.
Yeah. I mean, I went to the couples channel for a little bit after I got demonetized, but they shut that down quick too. They got rid of it, they demonetized that channel.
Suzanne swears like a sailor. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
So, I mean, then I just stopped. I was like, no, I don't want to lose my channels. So I'll just go to Kick, and I had no faith in it whatsoever, but somebody kept coming in here and being like, you should go to Kick, you should go to Kick. But, yeah.
I mean, Kick comparatively probably is the right place for her. You know, she's not going to manage her money well either way. So I guess what's it matter if she gets weekly or monthly pay? She definitely seems to enjoy the weekly pay. That seems to be a structure she likes. And while Kick is tightening its TOS over what you can do on stream, it's still a lot more lax than YouTube or Twitch. So, yeah, it's home.
Yes, Girl 1047 from is good. You'll love it.
Yes, it's Bizarro World. I said Foodie was right. I know. Good to see you, Live Light, by the way. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I do think that going to Kick was the better choice than going to the LCU like Amber did. I do think when she says Amber should have just gone over to Kick and done her own thing, that probably is correct. You know, Chantal doesn't get massive views on Kick, but she doesn't have to split anything with anyone else. She doesn't have to deal with Keem up her butt. And she can kind of do what she wants on Kick.
Patreon? Yeah, I think Kick is cool, Mango. Like, I don't know.
It's like getting weekly allowance. Exactly, Suzanne swears like a sailor. Exactly.
Yeah, Pumpkin Bunny. All the reaction channels said he did it the right way. Wow, compliment for a change. You moving to Kick is how I found Clavicular. You've been good for Kick. You brought them so many new people. Yay! Hey, Prunella. Cousin wifey. You guys are nuts, eh? Feels like we're hanging out with a gal pal. Yeah, I feel like, you know, like you guys are my support circle.
You guys are my support circle. Not your mom, not Smee, not Aunt Phyllis, not your BFF for life, Pete's, not your soulmate husband. No?
I don't give a fuck, honestly, about having him back because it's fake anyways.
Yeah, I guess not your husband, huh? So, yeah, chat's your support system. Awesome. Great. Love it. Love that for you, Chantal.
Yeah, it's too bad. I mean, I don't know. To get rid of
Keem
all
is
that...
disgusting. Keem is absolutely repulsive in every way. I could not agree more, Suzanne. It is not worth it to work with him. That's why I say Amber has managed to damage what I thought was a reputation that could not be damaged any further.
Content. Well, I don't know. Hey, Serenity. Yay, Fable Moon, getting ready for work. Melly. You sure can. Hold on a second.
Tia Ganja Gal, parasocial who? Who's the parasocial weirdos now, Chantal? It must be us.
Okay. Thank you, Magic Cat. There's a lot of, like, 75 laps. The smile says it all, really. Hey, Mike. Thank you. Green eggs. Maybe it's just private, yeah. We do love a happy Chantal. Thank you. Hey, Chantal's foot. Should we go into the room and get this over with?
She said she needs to save $5.65 per week from Kick. Yeah, I have so many questions about how that's going. I do agree with the folks who are of the mind that there is a feeder or two. I don't know, Nina, Anime Sucks, Nina May Sucks, I don't know. Somebody is paying something on the side for niche content and requests, etc. And they're paying good. That's the only way this works. Lovely.
I'm
Adorable.
so sorry. I have gas incontinence.
She's coming for your man. Okay, so yeah, $5.65 per week from Kick. I just don't see it. And the way that she has been spending lately and paying Canadian prices for things too. Even if she's doing some like Klarna, DoorDash scamming nonsense, I just don't see how it all works. And she pays for this ridiculous apartment.
Thank you, Chantel's foot. Hey, I know. Thank you, Mango. I'm a total pig.
Sage, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that she has eaten more in the past few months than I thought was humanly possible.
Before and after. Hey, Dingleberries. Shoot, that was harsh.
Oh, I haven't looked at her cameo in a minute, Ganja Gal. Let me take a look.
The tripod pointed at the bed.
Find out.
Possessed type dill. Fable, really? Oh, guys, give me strength here. Burps and farts are funny. Melly! With a banana? I thought I read last night something about banana.
So, current cameo pricing is as follows. $30 for a personal video and $250 for a business video. I don't know what constitutes a business video. She gives you the business, you show it to your business. I don't know why you would want a message from her for your business, but yeah, $250 for a business video.
Hey, I need a bath. Is today the start of the health journey? No, May 1st, guys. May is Fitness May.
Oh, absolutely,
Wait,
Sage. Yeah, she's doing some side work for sure.
Melly, try poppers. But yeah, it is Melody. Mighty May, Motivation May. Right around the storm. You should go shopping. You deserve some fresh pieces to make you feel pretty. I agree. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate that. I like Kick because I get hey Deb, I get 95% of the gift. That makes a lot of difference. I'll hold you to it. No Mo May. Multiple muscles May. Muscly May.
Oh, not the farts in a jar again. She was really into that idea for a second. She got really kind of oddly indignant when her chat suggested that it might not be okay for a Muslim woman to sell her farts in a jar.
What, Passion? Maybe May?
Yeah, not that she would ever do
it. Matilda Chocolate Cake May.
That's true. It would be work. Absolutely live like that would require buying the jar, going to get the mailing, going down to the post office, paying for postage. I mean, it's a glass jar. I mean, I don't know if you use plastic or glass for farts. Doesn't matter. You got to think about if it's a fragile package. Do you need to get insurance? You know, if you're doing the glass jar, I'd say so.
Remember those raspberries? Young A-Log, I love that. They're already moldy. I just bought them yesterday. Why are they moldy? I swear that ghost box.
Walking yeast bar.
Motivation May. I guess that's all that we can come up with, for May. Okay.
Oh, Suzette, thank you for reminding me of everything comes with a creamy, fresh white sauce era. That was definitely a requested content.
May. Mashallah, May. Slay in May. Yeah.
Yes, and the milk thing, which the milk is back in the mix. We're going to have some milk and fudge O's later. We're going to share our milk with the cat, because what are germs? What's germ theory? I don't know. Chantal doesn't know.
Froggy. Match boost May. No, I have a washer dryer in my unit.
Oh yeah, we're gonna move the TV again later too. That's happening. TV's got to go to the bedroom. We got to fix the bedroom up for no reason. We got to make it zen, just because. Chantal does things just because. She's not lazy.
Mayday, Mayday.
She gets up off of her ass for no reason all the time and just does things to do them. That's totally normal behavior around here, right, guys? Right, y'all? Yeah.
Mindful May, CKR. Merhaba.
Same, Ganja Gal. I've put way too much thought into the logistics of the fart jar at this point, and I don't know. There's a lot to unpack in that suitcase, but we should probably just, set the thing on fire and forget it.
They get moldy so quick. Like, what's going on in this world? Box Mountain May. Mother May I. You ever hear that song Maggie May by the guy with the mullet there? You know what song I hate?
by the guy with the mullet there. Oh, Lord.
Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long.
She is singing a lot lately. And you can tell she's thinking of songs to sing a lot lately too, because she's just been busting off random song lyrics left and right lately. It's, again, I'm suspicious.
Rod Stewart. Oh, Rod Stewart, yeah, the mullet guy.
Health art always starts tomorrow, Live Light. Always. Oh, Ottawa Poutine Fest. Great. Sure, we'll scoot on down to that. What a great way to start our health journey, girls.
Early Serenity. Hey, Kiara.
I know. In this series of streams alone, Suzanne Swears Like a Sailor, she has ruined, like, a dozen songs, 3 or 4 different genres of music entirely.
I'm gonna put you guys on my stand. Okay. But this is gonna go here, I guess, so I can watch movies.
Sure.
Oh.
She's fine, girls. She's going to focus on skincare and making her bedroom zen, and then we'll start our health journey tomorrow. She's fine. It'll be fine. We can do that tomorrow. We're going to focus on skincare, on making ourselves nice with our products, and you know, maybe that'll jumpstart wanting to care about other things. That's what she said a few nights ago, that if she does a bunch of other self-care stuff like her skincare routine, that she thinks maybe that'll just kind of jolt her, light a fire in, you know, just propel her into doing more healthy self-care things, and then eventually a health arc will just naturally emerge out of that.
I need my broom.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's a high pillow for her feet, Suzanne. Yes, it is.
Don't worry. Because there's chick crumbs here.
You know, I don't know if breathing exercises would help with considering the pressure on her organs and things at this point. I don't know. That is an interesting thought. Like, I have a little thing that I breathe into to do lung exercises with, to strengthen my lungs, and it definitely helps, but also I'm nowhere near her size, and I don't have to worry about that amount of pressure on my body. So yeah. Monkey's Paw, thank you so much for sending 10 Moonbeam McSwan Pigsty memberships. Welcome everyone. The Fiend, Betty Bunny, yes sirs, you ya person, Navigator Mother, K-Star, Wispy, Hell of a Live, Sienna Reese, Savage Gemini, welcome.
BG! What are you doing here, BG? I'm just cleaning. You were sleeping. Hey! What is this?
Yeah, some people that could definitely jumpstart a greater self-care, healthcare journey, Ganja Gal, for sure. But, you know, I don't think rubbing some Dollar Rama oil on her dirty face is going to be the thing to get her to achieve it. Yeah, she's not. You actually have to do some effort. You are right.
Why is it messy here? Oh my goodness.
Because you didn't clean it up before? You're the only person there. It's you and a 6-pound house cat. Why is it messy there? Because either you or the cat messed something up and you didn't deal with it then, so now it's later and it's still messy. That's the only reason. She won't diet for more than 1 day at that. Yeah, and that's if she's asleep for 12 hours of the day. Like, we're at a point when she does actually occasionally start the odd health arc. Usually health arc starts tomorrow, but once in a blue moon, she'll actually go ahead and start it. But the last couple times she's actually said, okay, diet starts today, we've made it a day. And really, technically, like maybe 12 hours, because half of the day she spends asleep.
I don't know what I'm going to do with this carpet.
Except maybe not. Maybe she gets up into sleepy times and eats, and that's why she can't go to the doctor long term, because it always fizzles out because she never goes back to do the blood work because she can't fast for 8 hours. I don't know. That's just a theory that I have now. Diet while sleeping. Yeah.
Hi.
But yeah, as I learned, apparently some people can't even not eat while they are asleep for 8 hours. It's too much. Even when the doctor says, please do so that I can do a blood panel on you.
Like, it's so messy in here. What's even the point?
Yeah, cats really don't appreciate clutter, Suzanne.
Seriously.
That's for sure. And also, like, certain amounts of clutter and certain kinds of clutter can be dangerous if you have pets about the house. Like your fast food garbage. Do you want them to just get into that and eat bits of paper and packaging and stuff? That's not great. And animals will absolutely do that because they can't always distinguish between food and something that has the smell of food on it but is actually not edible, like a damn McDonald's cheeseburger wrapper.
Don't I have pillowcases?
Or the mayo packet from your long chicken sandwich.
I'm missing a pillowcase.
Right, she said it's messy like somebody else was there fucking the place up, but Zilla, I know. Ashley is over it. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, Joe Ban Claudette, the Klingon slate and forehead is coming in something fierce lately.
Where am I going to put my CPAP? Keep it on the bed?
Ashley is over it. Same. It is wild sometimes watching a 42-year-old woman who lives alone independently, allegedly, I guess, if we want to call it that, and demonstrates behaviors that remind me of my minor children who do not have fully developed brains and don't understand consequences yet.
God. There's always crumbs and... Sorry. Okay, I'll put my CPAP here. And then I'll move that over there on the ground. This.
That's her emotional support sofa cushion, Budzilla. I think that's the one that she has gotten, like, the filthiest. And so she just takes it from place to seal upon.
Oh, sorry. Okay. And there's this pillow. I need a pillowcase. Maybe they have some at the dollar store. Do you reckon?
How do you need a pillowcase? How do you not have pillowcases for all of your pillows? Are they just that filthy? Is it finally time to wash them? Can you not just do laundry? Okay, fine, whatever. As many times as she has been shopping, as much money as she spent, I don't understand how she just does not have basic things for this apartment yet. How many thousands have you spent at Dollarama at this point?
Oh, here it is. Why is this in my bed? Money.
I don't know. I don't know why that's in your bed. I have a better question. Why is this in your bed? What is this? Don't tell me it's lighting. I don't want to hear the word shadow come out of anyone's mouth.
Get here, BG. Get here, BG.
Dollarama pillowcases are next to the Zen section.
The lovely bluebird.
Yeah, I apologize if anyone was
I'm just putting my pillowcase on.
enjoying a meal
Give me
or
a
a little
second
snacky
here.
snack at that moment, but clicking on the stream is consent.
BG 60.
The whole BG-13 and the French accent is just getting more and more deconstructed. Like it's just gonna be like at some point within the next 3 weeks. It'll just be a bunch of like swishy sounds that kind of have the syllabic rhythm of BG-13.
BG-13. She's a beauty queen.
Yeah, just throw the whole bed out at this point, honestly. Live light. That's where she sits watching TV or filming. Oh yeah, it's, you notice that delightfully diabolical mark is directly across from where she will position the television set. And yeah, that's where she's doing one of those things or the other. Monkey's paw, or a little bit of both.
I don't like it. It's like super annoying.
My money's on both. She should just get rubber sheets, honestly. Get a mattress protector. Yeah, exactly.
There's always crumbs.
Yeah, she's Winnie the Poohed all over that. No pun intended, or perhaps fully intended. I don't know. Y'all decide. Impress me. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're having a better day than Chantal's bed sheets did. Yeah, anywhere she has flopped, there's a stain. I mean, she showed us the quote unquote sweat stain she left behind on the bench outside. We all saw that. Giant toddler needs toddler sheets. That's where we're at.
Anyways.
Couch cover. One of those old-timey grandma plastic couch covers. Get you one of those, girl. Get you some rubber toddler sheets. I'm sure somebody out there will make you some custom rubber toddler sheets in king size. That's just the kind of world we live in these days. Anything is available. You just have to know how to Google. Chantal versus sheet. Who would win? Choose your fighter, girls. Who taught her to make the bed? No one. No one taught her anything. Thanks, Smee. Thanks, Smee's mom, grandma, whatever. Auntie P just shows up to, like, take her out for candy and vegan food. No one taught her how to make the bed or brush your teeth daily or anything. No home training.
This is for my feet.
No socialization. Yeah, beige everything was a poor choice with light. Brown, if you're listening, Chantal, brown. Beezers, next time she goes out, brown. Maybe an olive drab kind of green like this blanket here. That might be all right, depending on what she has for dinner.
Yeah. Okay. Hi guys.
This is not the first time she's moved this TV back and forth either. And at this point, in the grand scheme of things, in the grand scheme of all the money she's spent on food and crap and rental cars, could she have not found like $150 for a second little TV? Just haul this back and forth? Or is this part of the struggle content? Is this a request? I want to see you move a piece of furniture or an appliance or a TV or something around. Just struggle through that. Oh yeah, she's gonna drop it eventually. Marcia Howells, good to see you, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Cardio for the month. Yeah, she's gotten more exercise in this little stream since she tried to do Pilates.
What's this? Still messy. What's this? What's this?
I do hope when she falls moving that TV around and just eats shit that BG is not in the way. That's all I can say.
So I can watch it in bed.
Paisley, I don't like sitting. Oh yeah, a nice busy pattern in some earth tones, Il Pixies. That'd be perfect. Good to see you, by the way. Hope you're doing well.
Cat hair. Yep, I know. Ma'am.
Round like a bumblebee. Round like a bumblebee. Funny you should mention an animal that allegedly has a impossible shape. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm not a fancy bumblebee scientist, but I think we've all heard the story about like bumblebees shouldn't actually be able to fly because physics. And that's kind of how I perceive Chantal. She shouldn't be able to do a lot of things because physics.
Missy Moo
But when she wants to move a TV, she can get around.
That'll make you even less moving? Hey, tell everybody you're naughty. Go on.
Southern Squirrel Gaming, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I know I bring this up a lot, but yes, she does. She is using the CPAP as a workaround from home for home oxygen, for supplemental oxygen. The reason we don't see her with an oxygen tank or a tank in the background, or, you know, she hasn't had that come up yet, is obviously because you have to go to the doctor for them to tell you to get that and then prescribe it. But also B, she's managed to avoid that doctor visit or that ER visit where they're finally like, okay, we need to put you on oxygen, because of the CPAP. She's using it as a workaround. It's her little oxygen loophole to keep herself breathing. She's using it sitting up 100%. Oh, litter box is out of the bedroom. Yeah, somebody may have suggested that was not the most zen thing. Yeah. It wasn't too sexy to have the litter box right there by the bed.
Sleep on top of your comforter. You never have to make your bed that way.
Oh, that is some classic Beezer advice there. Sleep on top of your comforter. You'll never have to make your bed that way. Oh, good grief.
You're gonna get cozy now in the bed? Oh, VG's cozy. I remember I blocked that gal Karen lady. Excuse me. I just have to say something. Glowing?
Oh yeah, the TV's not safe. The cat's not safe. Nothing is safe. Honestly, the way she lets the cat walk around on the stove, the whole building's in danger. Oh, is it in her closet?
BG
Perfect.
the biscuit maker.
That'll be a nice fragrant sachet for her clothing.
Okay, now I have to clean in the little closet there.
If the call to prayer had been the call to dinner, she never would have missed it.
She came in here and she wrote a paragraph, but she's like, I just have to say something. BG hasn't eaten in hours. How about feeding her, like... No more Karen name? Yeah, like she always has food.
Move the poo box so she didn't have to smell it. Yeah, don't clean it, just move it. I wonder if Uncle Phil's gonna move in. Oh, that'd be an interesting plot twist.
You know this. She don't look skinny. I mean, she's thin, cat, but cats are not supposed to be fat. There's no, you can't see or feel her spine, so. Is she a fly in your house? I know. Crunchies.
Oh, that's the mark. That's the line at which we're deciding everything is okay or not okay. You can't see her spine. Okay, well, fine.
Easy. Good girl. Are you getting cozy on the bed? She's petite. She's not even 1. Yeah. That was my sentiment. This is as made as the bed gets. So. Fat cats. I feel bad for them because, you know, their life is going to be shortened and... Hi, BG. You're a sweet baby, you know that? You're a sweet baby making biscuits. Are you making biscuits? Your fat cat lived to 16? Oh, wow. That's good. That's pretty good, I gotta say.
Interesting, Joanne Claudette. She says BG turns off her CPAP, but keeping on the bed causes it to overheat and automatically shut off. It does draw air, a bit like a dryer. My partner uses a CPAP, and I have never known him to put it in the bed. It sits on a bedside table and kind of away from things because it has to pull in air. Interesting. Now, I will say our cats do get up on that table sometimes and turn it off on him.
Just keep making biscuits. It's okay.
But of course, blame the cat.
My toilet clean? Yes. I gotta get my grabber. Well, maybe I'll need it.
When I was watching this last night, I was trying to identify anything on this shelf.
My hijabs are all over because she does this.
Or in this little like cubby area. And other than suitcase and what are maybe some cat toys, I have no idea. It's just stuff. Yeah, a hard, flat surface. But anything like that pulls in air, you don't want to surround it with things. You don't want it to be like in a blanket pile or like on a mattress where it can like sink down. No, you put it on the table and you don't put things around it or on it.
Just mopping the floor in here. Where's Paul? Hey.
That's probably why I can't tell what it is, Marcia, because it's just like indiscernible purse parts.
Here's Paul.
She's not blue yet, but she's definitely a shade of purple.
This garbage bag can be used elsewhere. Like my Subway takeout. Oh, yeah. Keep going. I need to be in shape. It's not gonna rain? It's supposed to. What, Nina? I shouldn't have said that. Thank you for the skull emoji. Hey, Salt and Pepper. Oh, nice, thank you for the hype. BG13 is a bursary queen. Bursary queen. What's that mean?
I don't know. Don't find out. Just sing it.
What's this mean?
I kind of miss the chicken hat, too. The last time I think we saw the chicken hat was one of her cleaning episodes where she just grabbed one of the random shopping bags laying around and threw the hat in there and threw it into, I don't know if it was the bedroom or the spare room, but it just went into a bag and then got tossed into a room. So we'll probably never see it again. It's gone forever.
I want to go somewhere. Thank you, potatoes. Thank you for the skulls. Thank you. Thanks, 666 potatoes. Sugar-free caramel.
Prayers for the lower
Foodie
seal,
Starbucks,
Marsha
yeah.
Howes. Ooh.
She's so loud. I gotta clean my,
Like, seriously, the toilet thing blows me away. How many wake-up calls deep do we gotta be?
I gotta, go take a shower. Not now. I gotta clean my kitchen.
That's the thing, Live Light. A couple storage shelves, bins. That place would be super duper uncluttered and easy to clean with her Swiffer mop. She doesn't have that much stuff. She's got the boneless couch, the little entertainment center, the bed that's on the floor, and then like her clothes and shit. Like most of the clutter is just the leavings of her various shopping trips and meals. It's just garbage, cluttered, miscellaneous stuff. It can almost all just like go in a bin or the trash.
Do it step by step. Yeah, that's what I do when I clean. I say, okay, I'm going to dedicate this to do this, and then I'm going to stop, and then...
Meh, good to see you.
know.
Hope you're doing well.
Seattle's boycotting? Really? Oh, I am sweaty. Hey, Saturn Moons. Nina.
When his liver failed. Yeah,
Your first height?
this is not indicative of happy organs. One or more of them are having a real bad time. If you're this color from a little bit of light housework.
The gifts are like super chats, yeah. The hamburger helper pod, yes. We gotta clean that. It's been raining here all day. Yeah, that's what I wanted to check the weather, but where's my weather station on this phone? You're getting Domino's? Ah, shoot. Rainfall warning.
Oh, it's gonna rain. Oh, shoot.
Big B. That's okay, girl. You like the nail color? Thank you. Yeah, light rain, but there's like a rainfall warning. You have a headache?
This nail color is absolutely hideous. It really, first of all, it brings out the magenta fuchsia hue of her fingertips. So, you know, like I said, how many warning signs, how many wake up calls do we need? Look at your fingers, girl. But this shade of green is doing nothing for her. The whiteout matte nail polish vibe she's had going lately is not a fan. I'm not a fan.
I'm thirsty.
But whatever, you do you.
Hey, Lilith. Well, I hope you feel better soon, hamburger.
I'd put money she has ADHD. I'm no brain scientist, but yeah, I think that's a possibility. There's so many. It's hard to say what I think is actually maybe going on because there's definitely a comorbidity situation going on here. We've got probably several diagnosable issues. Kind of muddies the water.
Are always black, your nail polish? Massachusetts. Hi, Belle. Dang it.
Yeah, one person with all the time in the world and hardly any furniture should be able to keep this place so nice.
What song starts, Twinkle? I don't know what I'm supposed to do now.
I don't know.
Maybe we
Clean the
should
rest
go-
of your apartment. Socialize with your cat. Scoop the litter box. Hey, that's something we could do. Deal with all the other mounds of clutter we saw in the background as you went to go do one thing. No?
Now to avoid the heavy rain, eh?
Oh, we
do
only
you
got out
think?
in the rain.
You have a light breeze.
A light breeze.
I would go to China. Where are we going?
You don't even want to go past the mall. I would go to China. Psh.
It
Not
wasn't
unless there's
wasn't
a
my TV
man
Foodie
there.
Fan, it was
Unless some dude is there saying, come to China and paying for you to go to China. Salon in China? No, you ain't going. Dishwasher in China? No, you ain't going. Shut up.
My spare phone, I couldn't find it. And it just, like, I don't know why. I didn't have anything open on it. This is the phone that I use the Necro box thing on. I didn't have any YouTube open. It randomly started playing a police cam video from YouTube, and we were talking about those. Remember? It freaked me out.
Oh, yeah, Southern Squirrel Gaming, good point. It would be hilarious for her to go to China. I am kind of put out that Malaysia, you know, we all knew that wasn't going to happen, but still, you know, I just thought maybe if there is like a 1% chance that this could actually all come together, maybe it could happen and be great, because the idea of her in an East Asian or a Southeast Asian country getting along, that's always just fun to watch the locals absorb what's happening. And her with him, you know, he'll go out and do stuff, he'll vlog it, and she'll sit in the hotel room and stew, and that's hilarious. She'll melt if she goes to, you know, a Southeast Asian country. And I wanted to see her fight the monkeys. I wanted to see those monkeys climb up that scooter and just rock her shit and take all of her snacks. I was just hoping against hope that we could get a monkey bees, but no.
Hey, Reid. Good, how are you? Oh, how far am I going? I was going to go
no
downtown.
No mirrors other than the bathroom.
Do I use the computer? I use it for movie nights, but not really. Fun produce taste test? Yeah, we could try that. That would be fun. So bizarre, man. Like, seriously. Running a...
Oh, the tantrum she would have in Japan would be off the charts.
10K in June? $10K is a lot. I don't see any rain yet. I don't know. I didn't play that video ever. That's weird. Hey, Breezes! Heavy rain starts at 8 p.m.
Yeah, I don't know about the balcony situation. Like, she said she didn't have a chair out there when people asked about it. I've also heard people say that in a lot of buildings in Ottawa, you can't smoke even out on the balcony. So that could be a thing that's going on. Not that I would trust Chantal to just abide by the rules. But also, I think she likes going outside and looking like the cool kid hanging out behind the bleachers, you know, in high school smoking. Like, I think she thinks it's cool. And also, I think she might actually just be afraid of the balcony, which honestly, it's a waste. I'm sure a lot of people would love to have this nice apartment with a balcony, but they can't get it because she's in it. But whatever. I kind of don't want her to go out on the balcony because I don't trust her to close the damn door well and not let the cat out on the balcony where she does not need to be, I'm sure. So it's fine. Just don't go on the balcony, Chantal. Let's stick with it.
No, who's Noah Beck anyways? I don't know. But I was looking for that phone, and I guess that was a good thing that it was found.
Oh, if she put a boneless couch out on that balcony to flop down on Budzilla, I think she could take it out.
Tomorrow's weather is better?
Tomorrow's weather is better. I don't want to do anything in the rain.
Bunch of weirdo Sheila, you're having surgery Friday? Oh, definitely will keep you in my prayer, Sheila. Good luck.
Sure. Yeah, the window screen situation with BG is bad enough. We don't need a going in and out on the balcony in the mix.
For your room from the dollar store?
Monkey's Paw, thank you so much for sending 5 Moonbeam McSwine memberships. Welcome to the Pigsty. Impress me. Love for life. Eyes on this. Gorlick's broken watch. Oh my god, that's fantastic. Just person trying to human. Welcome, welcome, new members.
My face is blotchy. It always is. I got rosacea. Me by the book, yeah. Someone says that every stream. That's true. La Roche-Posay. Oh, yeah. I did too. I barfed from anesthesia on my gallbladder surgery. I was coming to, and I just felt nausea, and I'm like, I'm gonna vomit. And the nurse was like, wait. Yeah.
Yeah, you got beatus and high blood pressure.
You. Barf waits for no one, nurse. That's true. Bisous, Circe. What? All
right, come on, girl.
Tong Hulu.
Oh, no.
Dark chocolate
She's
gelato.
thinking about
me too.
food again.
I want it, but not bad enough to endure a train ride. Tong Hula.
She doesn't want to get on the train.
You never had Mexican food?
She doesn't want to get on the train. It's going to rain outside, and she doesn't want to get on the train. The weather's bad. Remember, Chantal? Back at the luxury fart box with the bus station view, when you could walk around in different weather and hold an umbrella. Good times, great oldies, I guess. Jeez. You know, let's not forget, you flew back and forth across the world multiple times to chase the D. But when it comes to content for the people who are paying your bills, she doesn't feel like going on the train. The weather's bad. And another thing. Okay, now don't take this as me going to bat for like Teardrop McTrauma Drop or Miss Tracy Texas, because they can both get in the garbage dump right with Chantal. But imagine being tear crap who can barely leave the house to visit her 15 pregnant daughters after that 138 car pileup on the highway because she's too disabled to safely get to the car, and her garbage eating husband is too busy going through the Mickey D's trash just so he can't help himself, he can't help her because he's busy with that. Imagine being Mrs. Trace's all-tex, no-mex, on dialysis, just waiting for the inevitable wheelchair while you fight and beg for the right to mod a Beezer chat. Just picture being one of them, fighting for the attention and secondhand internet clout of someone who is willfully downgrading their mobility on the daily because they don't feel like going out on the train and they can't take the scooter out because it's raining. Good grief. When one of them finally flips, and eventually one of them will, the crash out on both ends is going to be something special.
Okay, Mango.
Tracy needs to take the TX out of her
thing.
name. Yeah, somebody's going to fight her for that one of these days.
I don't want to go all the way there and then get stuck in the rain and have to turn right back.
BG serve tea.
Yes, I've been told already, Gothitell. It's red every day.
Yeah, she just wants to order food, Southern Squirrel Gaming.
13 people? Holy crap. Y'all would be eating craft dinner every day. Oh. Yeah.
Walking through that monsoon rain street in Thailand. Yeah, even Thailand 2.0, she managed to haul herself out of that hotel room once in a while to get down to that 7-Eleven. Thank you, Budzilla.
Thank you. I shouldn't have said that for the skull emoji. Or is that old? How far is the walk from train to gelato? Well, I'd be scooting. Kraft cheese on burger is the best, yeah. It is. I feel sick. Oh yeah, there you go. Bye. Blocked.
You feel sick? Oh. Should probably have a tray of sushi and 2 sandwiches and half a pack of Fudgos with milk about it.
Tim's Bees and cooking stream after? Yeah.
I agree, Sage. Normally, I do not care about people and their silly made-up turns of phrase. I say all kinds of ridiculous shit, as you all can see. I'm sure y'all know. But her made-up words are just the most stupid stuff.
I
just want to bees.
Do you? I don't see one.
Sushi salmonella bees. Oh, this scooter. Wild to think that it's only 3 months old and now almost immobile. Listen. Let me find it.
Millie. I could eat that garbage. It is garbage food, though. I don't see a pinned comment. Me neither. You wish we could scoot together? That's weird, Kelly. Legit, I've been staring at you for a couple minutes waiting for you to speak. You sippy. A fat, funky girl.
Listen to this poor thing cry out in just pain and suffering. The scooter, not her. I don't. Prayers in chat for Wobbles the scooter, y'all. Listen to him cry. Oh my god, Joban Claudette, this is fantastic. My fantasy is Teardrop's husband works at a landfill. He calls her, "Are you cooking?" "No, I'm bedbound today. I'm sorry." "Okay, I'll bring dinner." Oh my god. Okay, that is official McStream headcanon now. Amazing. She's gonna spring to life when she realizes it's dispensary runtime. Truth. Yeah, she is gonna flop on it and land on the floor. Impress me. You're absolutely right. Or at least hopefully she lands on the floor. I think there's a chance that the seat comes unattached and that rod goes someplace unpleasant.
I don't know, Kelly. We don't see it, so I don't know. Je ne sais pas.
She has aged that scooter, Southern Squirrel Gaming, like she ages a man. 10 years in a couple months.
Je ne care pas. Hey, Alan Dragonfly. It was a very short, clean bees. I'm done with it.
Bees is code for shit my pants. Code bees.
So, what to do?
Have a good one, Ganja Gal. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Je ne m'en fiche. What fiche?
Wobbles is as tough as a boiled owl.
I don't know if I feel like cooking dinner. What do you do? I miss juice. Something healthy and yummy. I have craft dinner.
Something healthy and yummy.
I don't feel like eating that.
You don't feel like eating craft dinner? Do you feel like eating a whole tray of sushi, 2 sandwiches, and half a pack of Fudge-O's?
Chef Boyardee spaghetti meatballs.
Toddler food for a toddler. That's a great suggestion. Who came up with that? Her Beezers have really got some winning dinner ideas. Something healthy and yummy. Well, we knew that wasn't going to fly. And SpaghettiOs with meatballs. Ugh.
Making steak.
Yeah, impress me. I'm afraid if I describe too much what I think's going to happen when she finally flops down on that wrong and the seat gives out and what happens with that pull. I'm afraid if I give too much detail about the vision in my head that I will get banned from the YouTube. Hey, Trinka, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. She has had
Yeah,
this
I do.
gym t-shirt hijab undercap thing going on for several days in a row now,
they're getting here.
Sage. Yes.
Yeah, I made
It's
mafe though
doing
already 2
great.
days, like not yesterday, but the day before. But I still have ingredients. Pics of Julia, yeah. If you dance like this, you'll wake up.
Oh, absolutely. Vlad Draculed Marsha House, 100%.
Oh, I love you too. I don't feel like going on the train.
I
Girl,
honestly
February.
can't remember the order of things at this point, Live Light. So much has happened this week, and yet also nothing has happened. And Girl World time is just a flat circle to me now. So maybe, or maybe that already happened.
7. Really?
No, I think that comes later. I think I'm confusing the maple blunt
Full of cereal?
and the time that she smoked 2 blunts. Because again, time is a flat circle and every day is the same.
Smell an alcohol wipe, alien? Yeah, that's what I heard too, but I wanted to like go get some stuff from my room, but now I
Oh,
feel
Trinka, it has to be just absolutely rancid with food grease and cooking smells and blunt smoke.
like one minute I feel like doing something, the other I don't. Fart away, really?
Oh, Lord, impress me.
If I'm feeling a little sick, the fart train. Yeah, you're right. Plus, if it rains. Okay, let's just go
Yeah,
scoot
it's
around
just a
and see what
blur.
happens.
It all runs together.
Eat a gummy. Ugh.
Oh, don't worry.
Water
You will be
fasties.
sued. Eat a gummy. Ugh. Whatever, girl. Come on. We all know where this is headed. You are going to be on bags of gummies. You're going to be popping wheelchairs like it's a full-time job. But probably by the end of the week. I would say at least by Monday.
No.
No.
It's like, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Sure, Jan. Sure, Jan
Okay.
Tall.
All right. I got this. All right. Turn off my thing. Oh, my kneecaps!
Imagine what she eats in between. I do think about this all the time when I watch her eat on stream, y'all, because the amount that we actually see her put down, if you were only having that and you fasted all of the time you were off camera, it would still be a bonkers amount of food for one individual to half a day is absolutely about spot on, honestly, Richie. The last couple health arcs that did manage to get a little bit off the ground, she made it about a day, and that's with sleeping a large portion of said day. So really we are looking at about 12 hours for a health journey to completely resolve itself at this point. Yeah. There is no in between. Yeah, it is just kind of a blur of food in this case. Yeah, the amount of trash in her home gives it away. Just keep your eyes out for rogue fast food containers that we didn't see in a stream, and we'll know exactly what happened. Absolutely fabulous. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today.
The little movers.
Yeah, she is, Trinka. It's unfortunate. I don't know how it's not a wake-up call for her. I mean, but nothing else has been, so why would looking like Jin at this point be one? I don't know. I give up. Yeah, she'll miss a meal and then just like eat for 3 hours straight snacking.
Perfume shower.
Yeah, Health Arc starts tomorrow. Always. Tomorrow is when we start.
Yeah. think maybe I'll eat a mango first.
Glad to hear it. Absolutely fabulous.
But first, I gotta wash my bottle. Yeah, we're a good bees and crew, eh? Hamburger helper spoon. Ew. Ooh. I'm doing dishes. I'm a big girl now.
I'm a big girl now. You're 42. You've been a big girl for decades. Grow up. Whenever I pause it or move it around, it's always just the most amazing faces. Oh, Southern Squirrel Gaming, didn't you know lint rollers actually count as doing laundry in Girl World? That constituted washing that top. If you happen to handle a soda can that has condensation on it, that's a hand washing. You really got to look. You got to look for the cleanliness where you can find it. But yeah. Yeah.
You might have had a mango before. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sure the Beezers will remind her of Poutine Fest.
I love it.
We'll have to wait till Monday. This is like something I've seen at the zoo.
Tahini? Yeah, I heard that's good. I never tried it, but... $1 each?
This is how I ate fruit over my sink when I was like 8 months pregnant. I guess Chantal's like, what, 60, 70, what are we, 82 months now? The 19th trimester with her food baby. If your hands are near water, they get clean.
Huge. Born to bees.
Blowing your nose on your clothes is considered starch. Yes, and also a face washing. In the name of culinary science. Yeah, she has to go to Poutine Fest. I'm sure the Beezers will remind her. One of them has sent a whole ass paragraph here. Can I even read it? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to have to like blow this up for my old lady eyes. Hold on. Oh my goodness. So, you would prefer the alternate outcome. Keep her happy, but have a shorter time? I'm incredibly ill with multiple disabilities and conditions and 10 years older than Foodie. I prefer she gets as healthy as she possibly can be within reason and live longer. Yeah, a reasonable take from somebody with disabilities watching her just lean into becoming disabled. At the same time, yeah, her chat don't care. The rest of them don't care. Beezers don't care, or at least, you know, Teardrop, Tracy, TX, they don't care. Scrapegoat, Nina, none of them care. Her feeders obviously don't care. But listen, Chantal doesn't herself. She would rather go sooner and have enjoyed the food she wanted to eat and given in to her cravings than deprive herself for the sake of a longer life. And again, if that isn't the wake-up call of all wake-up calls, because anyone with some self-awareness would step back from that thought and be like, gosh, wow, why am I thinking this way? That is a fucked up way to be thinking about this. I need to get help. Now, how many wake-up calls do we need?
I think mango is one of my favorite fruit. So good.
The mangoes have entered the chat. Diet begins. Yeah, Poutine Fest is going to put an end to that.
I don't think I have... Do I have any mods in here? I don't think so, eh? I don't have my other phone either.
Oh, yeah, the chat is happy to speed this along, and she does not get it. She doesn't care. It's fine. But she's not going to go out in the rain for them.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, Belle, you're here, okay. Thank you, Belle. You can make your dinner.
She'll eat herself into a medical emergency for them, but she won't go out in the rain for them. The facial scrub and moisturization.
Swag.
I aspire to be a slightly more stable Athena on the daily. That's really all we can hope for. Absolutely fabulous.
The bee dance?
Why are you so giddy lately? You singing and dancing, girl?
Busy! Busy! She needs kisses?
Yeah, I don't know if a certain actual criminal is coming around or if she's just having some funsies stalking him. Yeah, Nina May Sucks seems to be kicking in some big bucks for some special requests. That'd be my guess. Allegedly, I don't know. Whatever. But she has been in a mood.
Hi, Busy! Whoa! Hello.
Yeah, the Scooty will short out in the water. And
She hates that.
we can no longer go out in the rain and hold an umbrella. These days are long gone. This may have just been a few short years ago, just a couple years, not even 5 years ago, less than that. Less than that. Such a short time, really. So much has happened since Kuwait, but it really wasn't that long ago that she could go out in the rain and hold an umbrella. And now it's just simply impossible.
Sorry.
Could be a Salah thing. It could be he does make her giggle, which, you know, fair. He is incredibly silly and ridiculous and preposterous and just a joke of a person. So I could see how that could be the thing making her a little giggly for sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Busy, Cersei.
Yeah, she could be all pepped up about that. She could be pepped up about the possibility of his arrival in Canada. He is booking soon to visit, very soon. Trust him. Trust him, y'all. He's trustworthy. You should trust him.
She's a beauty queen. She's queen.
Back when she lived at the bus station. Cersei. Yep, the fart box with the bus station view. Good times when she could go out in the rain and hold an umbrella. Look at that.
Busy, Cersei. Be foodie fartine. She farts like free. Total bidet. Sounds cool.
Oh, a monkey's paw. Beautiful, fresh and creamy Kuwait with the litter box beaches and unemptied dumpsters everywhere. You mean... They really had a special talent, the pair of them, for showing the worst of any country. But Kuwait in particular, because when you watch other people doing travel logs of their, you know, day about town in Kuwait, let's go to Kuwait, what I did for 10 days in Kuwait, I went to this place in Kuwait, like all of those kind of things. Everything looks beautiful. They show, of course, you know, the best the country has to offer, which... You know, it's a Gulf country, so it has some nice amenities to offer, but they just always showed the most spectacularly shitty parts of town. and made it look like an absolute jerk water crap hole. Oh, coconut water. Marsha, has she been drinking coconut water? That's perfect. That's exactly what she needs. She has no gallbladder. And she's putting fried food down her gullet like, well, it is a full-time paying job for her. Coconut water, perfect. That'll just clear everything right out. Oh, my God. Reverse travel promo ads. Don't come to Kuwait. It sucks. I'm sorry, Kuwait. I'm sure you're very nice. Victor, my man, she's doing feeder content. That attention from a man could be enough to get her giggling. That's true. That's true. That's definitely on the short list of possibilities. Could be a combo of all of them. But yeah, I don't think we can write that off. Just the positive attention of what somebody or somebodies is definitely paying her for some specialty requests for sure. Hope you're doing well, by the way. Good to have you here. All right. Yeah, she crapped out on the elevator. Well, the stream crapped out. She may have crapped out too. She came back though a little later.
Perry Nays.
Richie 1980, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Her breathing makes me uncomfortable. Same. I'm not even kidding. It gives me so much anxiety because lately, especially, there's been so many times where she's just doing basically nothing and she is breathing in a way that would send me to the hospital. Stanley Pondu, good to see you as always. Hope you're doing well. You always around here, you know.
Perennium Nays. Oh, I got some dead turkey.
Scooter sending
Blue cheese
out
olive.
SOS.
This is all bad. Well, we're not going to say that. Hey, nuts. Glitter cream. Fudgy up, double stuffed. And some Gouda. So, what I want to have is just a sandwich with some chips later. That's it. And
just some sandwich with some chips later. That's it. Which, okay. So we didn't get takeout. We didn't get DoorDash. Slightly healthier compromise, of course. And we went to the grocery store and we got these things. And she's going to have a sandwich and chips later. All right. Now, by sandwich and chips, she means a tray of sushi, 2 sandwiches, chips, and a half a pack of Fudge-O's with milk. But so far, you know, we didn't get DoorDash. So, a health journey.
olives. I got a full sugar Coke. I don't know why I did that. Because honestly, full sugar Coke just tastes so good.
Yeah, her family's apparently not too concerned. Or perhaps they've just given up being concerned. Which, I totally get that. You know, when you have someone in your life that they're just hopeless, they are not going to change. There's no reasoning with them. And eventually they get to an age where you just have to be like, if they haven't figured it out in these decades of life that they've had to figure things out and having had it explained to them every way possible, at a certain point you're just like, yeah, this is a grown adult that I cannot help anymore, and you have to kind of disconnect. And I think on a certain level that's what Smee has done, and to maybe a different degree or in a different way, Aunt Phyllis. I think that's why Aunt Phyllis is so coddling and just is like, okay, cutie, and pats her on the head and gives her the lollipop. She's given up in a way, and I think they've just kind of accepted that this is how it is. If she's not going to be terrified about her breathing, what's the point of me explaining to her? Because I've explained it, and you can only explain it so much. You can explain it, but you can't make someone understand it.
Buy 6-pack or anything because no.
She's too stubborn to listen to good advice. Exactly.
Accountability. Yeah.
So at a certain point, you stop stressing yourself out by trying to figure out, how do I explain the advice to them? Because the emotional labor and the stress of it isn't worth it to the person who is trying to help.
Yeah, I smoked a little bit of green. Well, yeah. Come to Mauritius. Ooh, you own resorts? Nice.
Yeah, the stuff she got to eat at home would have been, it's not perfect by any means, but no one expects perfection. But it could have been a reasonable compromise if she didn't eat it all at once. Yes, exactly, Sliced Ed. When you have to deal with a narcissist, you do have to create emotional distance for your own safety sooner or later. Exactly. For your own safety, your own mental, emotional health, and sometimes your own physical safety. You just eventually have to draw some damn lines. And I think that is what her family has done or is starting to do. We know her stepdad is like, nah. And I think Smee's gone down that road.
You don't want to cook the steak today? Oh yeah, your huge steak, eh? You have to cook? Zay zooted? I'm zooted. Elemental P. I mean, yeah, I guess. Do I say that a lot? Oh, my pretty girl. Come to mama. You're so beautiful. I don't know what to say. I get a mischievous smile. When I was a child, I had a fleeting glimpse out of the corner of my eye. I love that movie. It's so trippy. I wish I could watch that now. The Wall. Ugh.
Oh, I guess she picked up a Starbucks while she was out too. Yeah.
How's your day? Should I go? Were you here when I blocked Gal Karen?
Oh, she is going to be sealed to that porcelain live light.
Okay, listen. If you're watching Gal Charlotte, I don't hate you, and I don't wish anything bad on you. Okay, so I'm sorry if I make fun of you. It's a lighthearted, okay? But seriously, you have to, just some advice, friendly advice. You have to take the stick out of your ass. You have to. You'll make more friends that way.
Hey, Chantal, some friendly advice. Take the stick out of your ass. You'll make more friends that way. Maybe even a couple in real life.
Really? 1047? She insinuated I starved my cat. Hi.
Yeah, perfect time to load up on weed, Richie. She was talking to just I think like the previous set of streams about how, it gives me the munchies. Like, she saved a hamburger helper. And just the grandest gesture of willpower I've seen from her, I think maybe ever. She was gonna eat the hamburger helper because she was hungry, and then she said, no, let me go get high first so I can eat the hamburger helper when I have the munchies. And yeah, that constitutes progress around here. Because she anticipated the munchies and decided to eat the food a little bit later.
She's gonna bite me if, like, she smells the stuff.
Who is she giving friend advice to? Somebody who I don't know if they're blocked or timed out, but yeah, somebody who I think just probably expressed some constructive criticism or valid concerns about what they were seeing.
13. BG looks healthy, thank you. Mashallah.
But yeah, Chantal's going to tell you how to make more friends, how to win more friends and influence people by Foodie Beauty. Success story.
Hey, Jangle. Hey, Sophia. How are you? The 13 is just accessory. Hey, rotisserie chickens.
Hamburger help us all.
No,
Kitty
Malaysia's
McWow,
not.
good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Not right now, that's for sure. No one's starving in that house. Mashallah.
Hamburger help
Hey, I
us
should have said it
all
all.
indeed.
I've said that, I mean. Oh, yeah. I'm sure she's okay. Well, I hope she's okay.
Yeah, good point, Stanley Pondu. I don't think we have seen a proper box of crunchies or something. We've seen the bin of treats that is a substitute for wet cat food, apparently.
Okay, but she's
the singing.
she babysits during the day and has a life, you know.
I'm suspicious.
So whenever she can, she's usually always here whenever she can, or if she doesn't feel well. Tracy, yeah, Tracy too. Okay, you beezers have to be more careful because I don't want to lose any of you beezers.
You can't afford to lose anymore. You've blocked so many over your kick era.
Yeah. She's usually more free in the evenings as well. So the mods can have shifts. Hey, Pin Tweaks, I can always just, you know.
Yeah, munchie snack, a family dinner. Exactly. Live light.
13 represents the 12 cats before her that were starved to death. That's a funny one, though.
Yeah, hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. what would make it even funnier is if you hadn't underfed BBJ and probably Sam too, along with her, and if you had cared to clean up Timbit's food area instead of just letting Timbit eat on a nasty piece of cardboard with food flowing on the floor because nobody could bother to bend over and do anything about it. Or, we didn't have concerns about Julia, and we didn't have concerns about BG13's diet. If it wasn't for that, that would be much more hilarious.
Oh, I never hurt a cat. I won't even kill a bug. I always make Salah do it.
I make Salah kill the bugs. Therefore, I'm not the animal abuser that you have seen me be. Okay, fine, sure, whatever. I can't even start. We'll be here forever, and I'll just scream.
And he has no problem.
Mama Celeste, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today.
Why? Well, I just can't. I don't know. Gross's meal. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, anyone paying her at this point, Richie, should just hang their head in abject embarrassment. Absolutely. Shame.
It's a hematoma bees. So we need prayers for her because she tripped on some towels and fell, and she's in the hospital. So it's a pretty bad fall. Yeah. So Tracy needs prayers. Hi, Island Dragonflies. You'll scorch a mean bug? Yeah, I know. I'm keeping her in my prayers. Yeah.
That's really worth something.
How are we? No. BG will squash.
It's pretty bad. Yeah, it is pretty bad. Impress me when a man overseas who never had a pet takes better care of a cat, a man who never had a pet and who learned pet care from her. That was his introduction to pets, what she taught him and hoisted upon him. And he still does better than she does. I don't think he's great, but he's better than her. Jesus. Imagine Salah out pet parenting you. Again, I feel like this is just the dead horse of the stream, but how many wake-up calls do you need?
The bugs? Oh my cat, that's his job. It's the rent, yes. I need to scratch my back.
Tripped on some tail. Yeah, I don't even know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she kept Howie in that tiny, tiny cage, however many Howies she had, who can say, until she finally got tired of it and was like, he died for real this time. But yeah, that was the kind of cage that you get when you transfer the hamster home from the pet store, or you put the hamster in it when you're cleaning the main cage. That was not something that is meant to be like permanently lived in. But no, she got super mad and was like, it's just a hamster, and never did anything about it. She let Julia hang out in that room and hang out next to the cage. She posted a picture one time. I don't have the screenshot. I wish I kept it. Of Julia sitting on top of Howie's cage. And she's just like, they're friends. It's like, she's stalking dinner. What is wrong with you? That hamster is going to have a heart attack. And then when however many Howies she was on, Howie 8.0 or whatever, when she finally gave up the ghost and was like, a hamster passed away, they buried him like a foot deep on a public beach that was full of stray dogs and cats. What do you think happened to that poor little thing's hamster corpse? Ugh. It's like, oh, let's bury our little guy and create a public health hazard.
I don't feel like eating this now. Get swell and unswole. ASAP or else, yes.
Yeah, it had to be told that cats had feelings. This is at a point in her life where she's owned multiple cats. It had to be told cats have feelings. Howie lived in that little box. It was infuriating. Good grief. Yes, and you're absolutely right, Trinka. Julia does look better now. Someone in Salah's family is taking decent care of her.
Miss DeLacy, what are you mad about? BG. Forgot to put my celery away.
Yeah, if it was all the same hamster the whole time, Andrea Animations, that was a sad, long life for that little guy.
Where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers, creepers. Where'd you get those eyes? Oh no! Did she forget my mayonnaise? Oh no, I got peronaise? Oh, I don't like peronaise. Oh. Why did I get peronaise?
Maggie0806, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, and you are spot on with that. Foodie weaponizes her combination of superiority, entitlement, and rebellion against those that challenge, question, or even comment on behaviors out of fear. 100%. That is absolutely spot on. Oh yeah, BG keeps biting her. They all eventually turn on her. Julia used to just attack the crap out of her arms. It was fantastic.
Do you guys like peronaise? What is prairie maze? Peronaise. Have you ever had Nando's? This. Nando's peronaise.
Has she been watching Glitter and Lasers? Why are we getting Nando's condiments out of nowhere? What happened? Who told her about Nando's?
Mayo style. Is it hot? Oh, it's hot. Oh, shit. I got that for my sandwiches. What?
Yes, she did have a hamster when she lived in Kuwait. Some people conspiracy theorize that she had multiple hamsters and like swapped them out a few times, but she did have at least one hamster, Howie, who lived in what is a temporary cage, a tiny little cage, like about the size of an actual shoebox. And it's the kind of cage that you would like bring home a hamster from the pet store in, like I said, or the kind of cage that you would put him in while you're like cleaning the main cage. And he just lived in that on a tiny little shelf, and she'd let the cat hang out around the cage, and then she buried him a foot deep on a public beach frequented by stray dogs when he died.
Yeah, have an ice cube. Nando's is delish. This is your signature.
She's as high as a giraffe's
yes, that's
eyelash.
like it,
That's
straight.
fantastic.
That's a cute tattoo idea, too. Vaginaise. Hold on. Excuse me, I'm just trying to have a little fun. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There was the two hamsters initially, and then she got freaked out about, like, oh, what if they breed?
Whatever, dude.
Yeah, I guess I was being generous. It wasn't a foot deep. I don't know. It wasn't a foot deep for long. If it was ever a foot deep on the beach, it wasn't for long.
I can't wait to eat that later. Someone remind me. The sushi. There was a sushi chef who was making sushi right there.
So, of course, we had to get that, too. So, yeah, she's just going to have that one sandwich and chips, and then, like, the backup sandwich and the tray of sushi as an appetizer, and then the Fudgos. Nothing crazy.
Hey, Kay. There was a young girl working at the deli where you buy the fried chicken and the potatoes and shit. So she looked very annoyed. She's probably sick and tired of hearing all day long, like, potato wedges, potato wedges. Where's Fee? Where's Fee? She's sleeping. Aww. Lilac, sugar-free Red Bull. Raw fish. I love sushi, but only the cooked rolls. Same. I got a crunchy California roll, which doesn't have any raw fish. No way. I might try to have, like, sashimi again if I ever go to, like, Japan. It was, like, when in Rome, but maybe not. She needs to suck it up and throw the wedges in the box.
Oh, the hamster story from when she was a kid, Monkey's Paw. This is such a girl world, like, Mandela effect moment, because I remember this, I know you remember this, and I've talked to other folks in girl world who swear they remember her confessing that on a live stream, like, forever ago, in one of those, like, long deleted lives where she would just tell things that you could not waterboard out of a normal person. But I have never been able to find the clip again.
I would be, like, stressed out working that job even worse.
Oh, I believe it, Trinka. That sounds about right.
The bad thing is if I have to work in public, do you know how many people are going to be like, hey, it's Foodie Beauty? they're gonna harass me at work. Can I get your picture? I'm like friggin' down. I'm friggin', you know.
I don't know the technicalities, if it would be actual, like, you know, technically considered sushi by, say, a Japanese sushi chef's standards. But yeah, I think it's just, you know, the grocery store, like, rolls that have whatever in them. There's all kinds of stuff like shrimp and things that are cooked in those, and that's what she's got. I don't know. Probably depends on how picky you're being about the definition of sushi. I think there's probably some folks in the sushi world who would consider none of those offerings sushi.
I'm so famous.
It's sushi according to Kroger. Yeah, exactly.
Simple sandwich.
By Loblaws standards, it's sushi.
Your work pants always smell like French fries, or like the grease, eh? I'd have to change my identity, move to the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, stealing food out of the cat bowl, even if it was food that was yours that you put in there. Taking the shrimp out of the cat bowl because the cat didn't show interest in it quickly enough is absolutely ludicrous. What are germs? What is germ theory? It doesn't exist. Who knows? We live in a time before germs.
It's kind of awesome because you can make a living just being a lazy piece of shit. You can. And I don't, okay, not lazy piece of shit.
Yeah, there's nothing
lazy piece of shit
raw in a California roll. It's just that cooked fake crab. That's true.
Even if I get in the best shape of my life, I'm not.
I definitely know people who would look at a California roll and be like, that's not sushi.
I'm going to only stream jogging. The hell? You know, I'm still going to be sitting and talking to you guys.
Not going to stop me from eating 12 of them, but,
is that fulfilling? Yeah, it is, you know. I feel like I'm like put on this earth to like entertain people somehow, or like there's some kind of message I'm supposed to convey.
I wonder how her mice are doing. Yeah, I know. I haven't heard of from Ratatouille Pondu in a while. I don't think he's been spotted recently.
I don't know. It's like a weird feeling.
Right. She did not want to give up this shrimp. She's like inching away, like, you don't want this, do you? Do you want it? You sure? Like trying to talk the cat out of it.
Sauerkraut? I don't like sauerkraut. Is it made with cabbage? Yeah, maybe I should give it another try. Because I haven't had it in oh no, I think it's... I always get horseradish and sauerkraut confused. It's horseradish I don't like. Don't reward yourself with food, you're not a dog.
Their relationship has never been the same since the shrimp snatching. Yeah, I noticed the cat on Chantal aggression did seem to go up a notch post shrimp incident.
Yeah, I know, Evelyn.
Oh, I guess her and Amber both have a shrimp gate now. Huh. The girls continue to morph into one.
Yes, thank you, inshallah. I hope so too. And juice. Oh my gosh, I miss her.
Yeah, she's okay. She's fine. Oh, when she starts stream of consciousness streaming like this, you know exactly where her mental health is at any given moment.
I want to kiss her.
Who needs therapy when you've got this?
Yeah, it's raining out there, so I can't really go out. It's gonna rain all night. Thank you. April showers bring May flowers. No, Cora.
Honestly, she wouldn't even need to go to an actual therapy appointment, I don't think, to get therapized. She could just send clips from her live stream to a therapist. I'm pretty sure they could find a lot to work with there.
Not going anywhere. I seem sad? Nah. I'm relaxed. with my dog.
All right, so I'm gathering that Loblaws actually has decent grocery store sushi with a proper sushi chef on site. Interesting, but of course Chantal just goes for the deep fried mayo covered one. Yeah, that tracks. That sounds exactly right.
Dandelion, honey. Thank you, Cora.
It was in one of those boxes, Monkey's Paw, that's for sure. It was living the
That's
good
awesome,
life
Emily.
until the day she cleaned up.
Canadian bacon. Ew.
Yeah, she'd never be honest with a therapist. I don't think she does know what the truth is anymore. You're absolutely right about that. Which is why I think just start sending them the streams, because eventually, if they'll watch enough of it, they'll learn, like we did, how you lie, when you lie, what your tells are, what kind of crap you lie about, what you want us to believe about yourself. And I think they can come up with some good theories about what's going on here.
Mother's Day soon, yeah. Hopefully he knows. Hey, I love the sound of rain.
Oh, absolutely, but
I got some
Zilla,
stuff
a
to
lot
make-
of them are like her, and the ones that aren't pretend to be. Like Strawberries and Cream says some real over the top, like, hey, I'm pretending to be 500 pounds kind of shit. It's wild.
Some sandwiches for dinner, and I have some sushi, but I don't know. I hope it will be good. I don't have lettuce, and their lettuce was $8.99 at Loblaws. Like, I'm not paying that for lettuce.
I'm curious as well what kind of relationship some of the older ones like Tracy and Teardrop might have with their own adult daughters, because it really seems like they are replacing a child that has gone no contact, probably for reasons, with time spent watching Chantal's live stream and interacting with her and worrying about her and coddling her and just, giving her support. That's just a theory. I would not be surprised if like Tracy or Teardrop have a 30, 40-year-old daughter who just does not speak to them because they can't deal with her anymore. And
Like
this is how they're
to know.
choosing to cope. Strawberries does a service to the Beezers. Strawberries is like the buddy troll to beat all buddy trolls for sure. But if that chat is dead, if it is lagging, Strawberries can turn no time. She can get that chat, or I don't know, who knows. But Strawberries can get that chat fired up.
That's a very good limerick there, Sheila.
Yeah, Teardrop does not sound like she
PG.
likes her family.
No, probably
Certainly
not. Hey, Mango.
not her possibly imaginary garbage eating
Water and
husband.
leaf form. It was $8.99 for 3-pack of the romaine hearts. Yep.
Oh, Wild Nina,
I feel
possible
scammed,
lore
right?
drop, Marsha.
I get that totally.
I've also heard theories that Nina might be Anime Sucks, so I've taken to calling her Nina May Sucks.
Yeah. Let me shot, please. And so it goes. Prices really are crazy here. Hey, Sleepy Bee. It's not even sundown yet. If it weren't raining, well, no, I can't go out now, but before, but when it was started raining.
Ooh, interesting, Ill Pixies. Strawberries is a male reaction channel. Ooh, I love a good conspiracy theory. Interesting. Yes, Strawberries, you're right, Monkey's Pod. That was great. That was a peak Strawberries and Cream moment when the Kuwait business with the kitten went down and they had to dip out of Kuwait. So she's on stream, she's arguing with her chat about the kitten, about how she's right and people are acting crazy. And then Strawberries and Cream comes into her chat and drops that Pause Kuwait has put up the post that they put up about how they're going to pursue all the legal stuff that they can as far as charges and whatever would apply in that situation, because it was illegal for them to take that kitten and then drum up donations for it. It was a whole thing, and Strawberries brought that up. That's when she started crying. She had to go. And next thing we knew, she was in Canada. He was on the way to Syria, and Kuwait was over. And while she was crying in Kuwait, having to figure out what to do next, Strawberries then bounces from there over into Pete's chat and starts begging Pete to spend his inheritance money, which I'm sure I am absolutely sure I will eat my microphone if Pete has a dime of that inheritance left. The $15,000 or whatever it was, that is not that much money in this day and age, especially for someone who wants to buy little knickknacks and is gonna DoorDash and My Little Pony figurine through that in no time. So I don't believe he had it left. But Strawberries was in there. You gotta save Chantal and bring her back to Canada. Pete, she needs you. It was a wild time.
Walmart? Maybe. They don't have a ton of fruit and veggies at this one. Just like pantry and frozen and stuff.
Yeah, the oil fields, I think, were part of the charges, but the charity thing was it. And so, yeah, they took the kitten, and Paws Kuwait when they got wind of that, they were very upset about her taking donations for that kitten.
Harvey's? Right, Mango? It is so cheap. Fresh fruit and veg. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to live in the jungle. But, like, the idea...
Yeah, quit a job over $15K. Amazing behavior. I mean, how long? Even just one person. I mean, that's not going to last long if you're just living on it. 100% living on it and nothing else. A few months, maybe half a year if you're really meticulous and budget well and you've got low expenses. Maybe that money
it is nice, but I don't know
gone.
if I would want to actually do it. Oh.
Yeah, sunny can't go out.
She's
Raining can't go out.
me.
Too hot can't go out. Cold can't go out. Scooter daytime, no. Too many people. Nighttime, too late, too cold.
Maniac.
It's ridiculous, Live Light.
I'm trying to think of a movie to watch later tonight.
Salah said, come back to Syria, or he said, hey, I'm in Malaysia, come meet me. I bet she could get out. She can move.
No Starbucks or Walmart in the jungle.
But again,
Yep.
for the people who pay her bills, hell no. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to sit right here.
You'd really have to learn how to survive. Like, teaching yourself how to hunt and, like, fish with, like, a spear and shit like that. That would be a lot of work. A lot of practice. I get paid tonight $6.77. For a week? Pretty good. Castaway. First thing I would work on is, like...
I don't know exactly what he spent all the money on, Trinka, but I think we can honestly say he probably should have done anything but whatever he did with it. But yeah, storage units, that wouldn't have been a bad one for him.
You need to figure out water source, too. That would be freaking hard.
Oh, yeah, no. That's
First you need a water...
All right, what are you doing? You just sitting here? Are we going anywhere?
Hi, BG-13.
Let's go. Come on, girl. Let's go. Let's get there.
BG-13. She's a makeup queen. She's clean. BG. Don't mind me. I need mustard.
Okay, yeah, we're going to make sandwiches. We're going to eat 2 sandwiches. We're going to eat the sushi roll.
Yeah. No.
There we go. No.
It's California roll.
Okay, we've got California roll with the fried onions.
You have the raw fish one?
Yeah. Mrs. Peel, good to see you. Haters, Pete's invested in Brony coin. He's ready for friendship retirement. Oh, amazing.
Really, Jen? Merci, toi aussi, vegan. J'espère que vous allez bien.
Oh yeah, I mean we've all made some decisions, I'm sure, Live Light. I've made some doozies, believe me, but oh man, fumbling 15K at his big age like he did is something.
I counterfeit. Junkle's partying.
That
It's raining visas.
it's it's one of those amounts of money where it's like, if you wanted to just live on it, like straight, like I was saying, it's not really going to last that long. But if you keep your job, assuming you have a job when you get it, like he did, you keep your job, that could be a life-changing amount of money. Or you could invest it in brony coin.
What should I watch later? Well, lucky you, Scrape. Sounds good, Breezes. Wow. It was raining when I went out with Hamburger. Enjoy the day then, Nelly.
Oh, good grief. Okay, sushi, sandwich.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Comcast. Just being lazy.
She doesn't really talk about anything interesting in all of this, to be honest. Second sandwich. We had to go back and get a second sandwich.
I wish I had lettuce, yeah.
Just a sandwich. And another sandwich and the sushi and the... Let's see. Yeah, there it goes. It's gone. And we got the fudgos in the
Would you like a sip of my milk? Here. Wait, here.
I just want to watch her demand that the cat drink her milk before she drinks it.
What is? They got blocked. Playing some jazz.
Interestingly enough, my cat is currently licking her board hole in front of me right now. Just giving it a big old lick. Chantal's gonna share her milk with her cat. She's gonna drink milk after hers.
Okay, drink it or no. Piss or get off the pot. I'm kidding. See the workouts? Yeah.
I mean, she did just have a California roll, Trinka. That does have maybe like a tablespoon of shredded cucumber or so in it. So, you know, she's probably good on veggies for today. Is cheese a vegetable? If we count the cheese, she's great on veggies, actually. And bread comes from wheat. That's a plant. So that's basically a vegetable. And she had 2 sandwiches. I think we're fine on veggies, actually. I don't know what you mean, hardly eats vegetables.
That's what I gotta start with. I'm kidding, BG. You take all the time you need, you hear you, princess? Okay, guys. Fudgio, double stuff.
Yeah, you're welcome.
How do I open this shit? Yes, I'd want these.
At pasta, yeah, that's a veggie.
2 Dunkiers. Fudge time, shard o'clock. Gatsby's.
Yeah, cat milk and cookies. It goes pretty much how you think. And then we got to get all dolled up at the end of the stream. So we started the stream.
Hi, BG Chelsea.
Well, the series of streams. We started last night preparing the bed chamber. And now we've got the Gatineau glitter on. We're getting those eyes tight lined. She's good for an hour. So she's got to get this makeup on. And whoever is coming or whoever is coming through on video call or whatever, they need to get there. Yeah, green pasta is basically green pasta, Budzilla. That's 2 veggies. Because you've got the pasta and the thing, what, spinach or whatever you put in there and makes it green. That's basically 2 servings of vegetables right there. You may as well be at a health spa if you're having green pasta.
Yeah.
I think that's a good possibility. Somebody's going somewhere, Southern Squirrel Gaming. Somebody's coming there or she's going somewhere. Something's up.
What?
I'm suspicious.
What? Oh my goodness. Oh my... Hi. Oh, I love you.
Go ahead and rip open the side with her teeth. Yeah, Live Light. Well, she has no use for the resealable package. We know this.
What's this? What's this, BC? Oh, you're so beautiful, BC. Do you guys think she looks like she's growing up? Oh, AI mod deleted that. I shouldn't have said that. A lot of people like horror movies and stuff in here.
All right, we've got our eyes done.
Maybe just a gloss.
Gotta get a lippy.
No.
I'll let you see the final look before we wrap it up.
Bright red?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's the choice. That is the choice. You've got the Gatineau glitter. We're not doing foundation these days, so we're just letting the purple shine right through. I think that a bright, matte fire engine red is definitely the way to go. Let's go. Let's do it. Y'all remember candy wax lips? Anyone? BG's more mature than her. Mm-hmm.
What the? I look like a creepy doll. BG!
Cat no ho glitter.
This is too much. Bright red and like sparkly eyeshadow.
Yeah, it's a little much. It's a little much. What you girls think? Little done up for the end of the stream. This was the end of her streaming day. At the very end, putting on makeup, and then she dipped out for the night. The iFood, I know. It's really amazing. Cows eat grass, they're veggies. Cows make milk. Foodie drinks milk. Oh, yeah, milk, that's a vegetable derived. Vegetable derived. That's basically a vegetable at that point. You're right. Good observation. You don't need red lips for Home Alone. But will she be home alone? But will she? All right. Well, that's enough of her crap for one day. Our palette cleanser, we've got a short but sweet little silent film and a bit of history. Oh, not yet. So, this is a short film from the Lumiere Company. The Lumiere brothers were pioneers of photography and motion pictures. They're largely credited with the birth of cinema. They were among the first, if not the first, to show a projected motion picture for an audience. Not just like a magic true movie, what you and I would think of as a film. Their production company produced thousands of these little short films just documenting scenes from everyday life, and my favorite is Le Chat qui joue, excuse my hillbilly French, The Playing Cat. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. Would you rather drink after BG or Foodie Beauty? Ooh, interesting question. I guess probably BG because Foodie drinks after BG. So if I'm drinking after Foodie, I'm basically drinking after BG and Foodie. So I may as well just drink after BG. Does that make sense? I'm seeing BG in the chat. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Glad somebody agrees with me. Well, thank y'all for being here with me. Thanks for spending some time. Thank y'all for giving those memberships too. That was so generous. I appreciate y'all, each and every one. Without you, I'm just another internet shithead hollering into the void. I'll see y'all next time.